Most intimidating host ended up not being intimidating at all, but I was just working up so much nervousness around meeting him was RuPaul. And then he ended up being so fun, so sweet. I can't believe I got to throw water in his face and not be summarily shot at dawn, like gay executed. Hi, I'm Bowen Yang, and Esquire has asked me to explain some things about my life and career and sundry things about the world, and let's go, let's do it, come on. Here we have the first block of my Wikipedia page. It always has the most essential information. It says here that I was born in Australia, and that is true. Do I eat Vegemite? I've had it a couple times. I really want to be the kind of chic, worldly person who eats Vegemite, Marmite, black tar out of an oil well or whatever. You know, I want to overcome my cultural predispositions and actually enjoy it. So someday soon, I aspire to eat Vegemite. Here's a headline about me being the first featured player to be nominated for the Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series Award. This is such an honor, and this is also, you know, very specific to this season of TV. There was a place for me, and I'm so lucky that I was able to find something at the Emmys that I fit into, so this is really nice.
And let me tell you, I've done so many interviews in front of audiences. I have squatters' rights at the 92nd Street Y, okay?
What made me decide to leap from the writer's room to the stage? I did not decide. That was all up to Lorne Michaels, and very lucky that he wanted to do that. But I was going to be happy writing there for as long as I could, just because it's such a fun job where you get to produce something within a week, and it's just a satisfying creative process. Favorite sketch I ever wrote on SNL, there's so many to choose from. Bonjour Hi is one that I wrote with Sudie Green, my really good friend, one of my best friends pictured here.
Montreal, the best parts of Canada and the worst parts of France.
Another one is Sarah Lee that I co-wrote with Julio Torres, who used to work at the show, one of my very good friends as well.
Why did Sarah Lee comment on this picture of Nick Jonas saying, "Wreck me, daddy"?
A host who never broke at rehearsals, I would say probably Sandra Oh. She was someone who just showed up and like delivered, and like in a way that is always kind of refreshing sometimes when you work there, because there's not a lot of time to get stuff done. It's usually helpful when people come in and they're ready to go and they know what they're doing. This is me as the iceberg that's like the Titanic on Weekend Update. And can I just say, interesting that Esquire would pick up this gif, because I think this is sort of phonetically, sonically my favorite line in the whole thing. You built a bad boat.
White Star Line, you built a bad boat.
This was an idea that Anna Dresden, one of our head writers at the show, thought up, and she texted me while I was on set at Nora From Queens in February, and like maybe for the April show when the Titanic anniversary rolls around. And I was like, that's really funny, but maybe it won't work because I can't picture it at all, like what the iceberg looks like. When April rolls around, and then I texted her, hey, if you were serious about that iceberg thing, we should do it. She was like, I totally forgot, let's do it. So we were like, are people gonna get this? And I'm so glad we just ignored that question, because I think people do get it. I think people really understand what's going on here, and like they found it memorable, and that's like a dream as a performer. Funniest host to me, oh, this is so hard. So many funny people come through, obviously. Funniest host, someone who made me laugh the most. Oh my gosh, why is this so hard? Maya Rudolph. Seeing her at the table read on Wednesday all the way up to Saturday at the show, you know, all of us, you're just fixated on her. You're like, how do you do that? You know, and that's just a thing that she's honed and perfected over the years, and she's one of the best sketch comedians of all time. Here's my character Edmund from Awkwafina's Nora From Queens. He's an app developer. And do we have anything in common in real life? I think we must. We do. This is sort of the age-old thing that actors say, that like, you gotta find some window in. He is very histrionic and vain and egotistical. I am all of those things in healthy measure as well. I really do feel for him, and I hope the audience feels that too, is that he's ultimately sympathetic for as obnoxious and toxic and awful as he is. What is the funniest / weirdest thing Nora did on set while filming Nora From Queens? I mean, she really pushed for this light layer of incest that is at play between Nora and Edmund. They are cousins, and yet Nora is constantly trying to make sexual advances at Edmund, and he's very uncomfortable with that.
Uncle Penis! Uncle Penis!
That is something that she came up with organically on set, and it's stuck, and it is now like a full-on plot line, subplot line in this show. And I can't believe we have incest on Comedy Central, but there you have it. Nothing's off limits. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you, Esquire, for having me explain these things. And just ask me if you ever see me in the street, like what's up with whatever, and I'll tell you. Bye!